Them sell we out, where them do it for.
Andrew Walla, you don't know see it, sir.
Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery.
None but ourselves shall free our mind. Bear that in mind.
People production.
Vlog and the go, me a vlog and the go. I have some information for you to know.
Come to Livefoot TV at the right place, and let's don't go nowhere.
Prime Minister in a Jamaica. Nobody sell out me country no longer. Poor people need some answer. Come to them light and water. Aeroplane not a big disaster. With flyover, we no get sponsor. Only thing we might get is some land. All who they find better.
Bless all of greetings, all of my viewers and subscribers, my kings and queens, my lioness. I hope all is blessed. And as usual, I hope this visual finds you all in the best of health. I don't want health over wealth. Put your health first. Zine? Yes. Now, my viewers and subscribers, me have my kings and queens. Zine, I have a story that I saw on the Star, and you know, I said, boy, I'm happy put that one up on the channel and reached out, put it out there to see maybe someone can come across and willing to help, or someone who is very close to Auntie Dana, big up Auntie Dana, you know what I mean, can maybe try and reach out to this gentleman, you know, 77 years old from St. Elizabeth. He's in help, you know, he needs helps, you know what I mean, he needs help, yeah, he's in need of help, you see me, yeah man. So I got straight to the story, you see me, because I don't know what to do the thing, you know, you see me, big up on yourself, see that? Caveman cries for help. When we say Caveman cries for help, I thought it was the sound man, the selector, the artist, Caveman, original Caveman. Big up Caveman! And you tell me I say, fire look. Yeah man, but the brother you actually live in a cave. See? So I'm making hear what go on. Williams, 77-year-old, told the Weekend Star that he has been longing for a place to call home since he was forced to flee his family property in the parish. John Star, he has been forced to flee the family parish. See? Family property, you know what I mean? St. Elizabeth. And this is what I say. I would like to move right now, but I don't see no way to move because I can't finance a house, Williams said. And my family pushed me away because them a fight over land. And I never want to commit crime over land. So I just leave them with it and go upon my own. And from me 40, me just leave and go in the hills. Find a little cave because I'm more comfortable there. I see this man, I find him 40, you know, he left the family property, you know, Zine, and went to live in the hills, in a cave. And he's now 77, 37 years, you know. Boy, my people, you see that? Williams' dwelling, located about a mile from civilization, is approximately 6 feet long, contains a small bed and some buckets he used for storage. A stone there at the bottom of me just put up the bed on them, and me pack my clothes into a bucket because me don't have no suitcase or nothing to put them in, he said. God alone understand. Me don't have no light or so, he said during a telephone interview organized by community member Tina Price. Big up Tina Price from the community, you know, who arranged, you know, the gentleman to spoke to the Star. So big up Tina Price. You see me? Yeah. If you see the condition that me under right now, only God alone understand. Me want to find somewhere comfortable more, and I will be all right. Williams makes an occasional visit from his humble abode to buy food and water, and keeps abreast with developments in the country and around the world by listening to his battery-powered radio. He sustains himself by doing odd jobs for a person in wider community. As for family members, he said that he is basically a loner. Zine, so you see, said, how the man survive. Him do look works in and around the community for other people, you know, and in the community. And him also listening and know what going on in the world and around the world by him look at battery radio. See, the man even have light. You see me? Why? I'm not telling a lie. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters, but for years now I don't hear from them. Me have a feeling that them think I die, but me not dead. I'm right here. It's just strictly stranger alone help me and give me things now and then, he said. William, when asked if he is still at all scared for his safety, he responded swiftly, I put my trust in God and asked him to guide me, and I have a few people come and check on me to see if I'm alive. But the senior citizen said living in a cave is not something he wants to continue doing. He would rather a traditional house to call his home. Me no want to live in a cave, but me no see no better. I mean, I run up and down to get myself in no trouble. And no fear me live, yes sir. I mean, and the police never trouble me. Me no have no help at all. Sometimes I wonder to myself, if I hear some, I'm going to die. Oh, John Ostar, touching. He said tearful, you know, he said very tearfully. Mr. Williams, you know, John Ostar. It's very touching. You know, the man said, boy, I have a son and a daughter. And you know, hear from them, nothing at all. Everybody just abandon him. You get to me, I say? And the man said, yo, right now, him just live a nice, peaceful life before him dead, you know, in a little house. You know what I mean? 37 years, the man live in a cave, you know. 37 years he's in the cave. In the hills, St. Elizabeth. See me? And the man say, yo, family and family are fight over family land. And him take one for himself because him don't want to kill nobody and end up in a prison. So, know me always, I say, think before you act. See? Think before you act. If this man was acting stupidly and angrily, you know what I mean, and just rush and retaliation, maybe we can kill 2 or 3 of family members and end up dead back or in a prison. So the man said, before him do none of that, him take for himself, you see me? And just go to the hills. So find a cave, you know what I mean? No light, no water. Him just go live, you see me? And just know say, a bushman, a real bushman. You see me? I know country people are bushman, the farmer them. You see me? Yeah. You get to me and say, enough time when I left town, Kingston, my born. We got a town and my grandfather. Rest in peace, my mother, father, Manchester. We got bush early in the morning. And the man have all 3 or 4 different huts where him stop and breakfast, lunch and them things until him ready to come back with beer food, you know? Bush. You see me? So we know the country lifestyle. You see me? So the brother, Mr. Williams, you know? John Ostar. I tell you that I feel it for him. I'm sitting in the paper and I say, John, I have to put this on the channel. Maybe someone can see it or know of him. You know what I mean? And help him. He's still alive. You know what I mean? Nobody go check on him. A stranger alone him say check on him. You know what I mean? And big up the lady, the Empress, you know what I mean? Yeah man, the man named Mr. Williams in name star. You see it? And the lady, Tanya Price, big up yourself, Tanya Price. I don't know you, but God bless you for the help and all that way you do, the assistant towards Mr. Williams. You know what I mean? Yeah man, so anybody would like to reach out to Mr. Williams or get in contact or offer any help, you don't know, you can contact Tanya Price, Zine at 876-866-1224 or via the GoFundMe. You don't know me, www.gofundme.com/f/homeless-man-living-in-cave. I'm going to put the link in the description. The link will be in the description, so you can click on it if you would like to help. You know what I mean? And offer any assistance towards Mr. Williams. God will bless you. Zine. And also you can link up Tanya Price. Zine at the number. Her number will also be in the description. So I don't know my people, big up myself, a lion foot on. I don't know if I can pass this on to Miss Auntie Dana, because Auntie Dana is doing a great job. I'm tired of say so. You see me, big up Auntie Dana, and she's an honest, nice, clean lady who just want to help people, and she's always videoing her actions, her stuff. Because people see that she now go around the corner, and that's something nice there, real and clean, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I don't know, you can't please everybody in life. You see me when I say, you have to just do your thing and do your best. And leave God for do the rest. Alright, my viewers and subscribers, I hope you like that one. Please like, comment and share if you feel like doing so. You see me? I don't know, Mr. Williams, big up yourself. When one door closed and next door is open. And I don't know the families of Mr. Williams in St. Elizabeth. Go check up on him, man, and try build back the bond and the love, man. You see me? Bring him back on the land and make him build up a house, man. If I even a board house, man, on the land, man, because a whole heap of land in our country. My mother, 40 acre land, my mother having possession with her sisters and brothers, man. They don't know me a town, man. I come Kingston born, you see me? My mother left Kingston her life there. And she said, boy, she don't want to go back because she don't used to the country life again. And me I love to build a house down there, but you see me? Things and time change, and them new young generation, some of them I never know them as my cousin, and you know, cousin and so forth. You see it? And we don't have time for war of one another and not the star. You get what I say, so we just do the right thing. I hear the king, my viewers and subscribers, I feel like I chat too much now, but you what? Big up on yourself. Father God, guide and protection. Same? A Lionfoot. I'm out.
Lionfoot TV. Subscribe. Press the bell and kick the bell.